FAB just released their new Fortnightly free assets. Let's see what Epic Santa gifted us this time. The first free asset is the Valley of Guldur. It's not exactly the highest quality asset out there. However, for fans of the Hobbit movies, you might recognise this name. This is a recreation of Dol Guldur, the ruins that Gandalf explored to uncover the identity of the necromancer. After adding the asset to your project, you'll find 2 levels available. The first is a preview level. It showcases all of the available assets, some of which include 4K textures. These could work well as set pieces in a medieval fantasy scene. The second level is a demonstration map. It shows how you can use these assets to build an environment. Admittedly, it's quite barren, but that's nothing a bit of kit bashing won't solve. If anything, this is a great canvas to start building on. Next on FAB, we have the Ninja Input plugin. This is an excellent tool for those wanting to create a game. However, it's not particularly useful for cinematics, which is our focus on this channel, so we'll be skipping this one. And lastly, we have the Post-Apocalyptic Urban City. Now this one I really like. We get 2 different maps, one for day and one for night. The day map showcases the exterior in great detail, featuring high quality models and materials. One standout feature is the wall graffiti decals, which look fantastic and could be repurposed in other environments. Switching to the night map, we get a completely different feel. The dark, run-down atmosphere really gives off a post-apocalyptic vibe. Let's bump up the exposure settings a bit to get a better look at the interiors. The lens flare is a bit strong, so we'll also tweak that in the post-processing settings. These hallways actually extend quite far. I can definitely see a short cinematic taking place here, maybe something with a lone survivor scavenging through the ruins. We have the assets map, which displays all individual pieces. This helps visualize how to kit bash them into custom environments. Now, as you may know, we have a challenge at Wayne Digital. Every fortnight, we create a cinematic using at least 2 of the 3 free assets from the FAB store, along with other accessible free assets. That leaves us with the question: what short story could we tell using both the Valley of Guldur and the Post-Apocalyptic Urban City? Some of my favourite characters to use in these cinematic challenges are from the free Paragon assets. These characters come with cloth physics, animations, FX, and voice lines.
Back, you devils!
All packaged together. Greystone could fit well in the Valley of Guldur, alongside some free orc models, while Phase would look great in the Post-Apocalyptic Urban City. The real challenge is bringing these 2 environments into a single render. If I were to run with a concept, Phase could be playing an old arcade game in the urban environment. Frustrated, she accidentally blasts the machine, triggering some kind of magic reaction. Suddenly, a portal opens and she gets transported into the medieval fantasy world. Now she finds herself in the middle of a battle, fighting alongside Greystone against the orcs. Very simple, but that's the idea. We're not aiming for feature-length films, just a quick cinematic. If anything, it's harder to keep the scope small so we can fit all the work into just 2 days. I'm going to start working on this challenge now. Once I've completed the render, I'll upload it for you all to see and judge. I'll also follow up with a tutorial sharing tips on how I put these renders together so quickly. And if you're new to Unreal Engine or Sequencer, I've got a new quick start guide dropping soon, so make sure to subscribe. If you're already familiar with Unreal Engine, Blender or Unity, I challenge you to take part in the FAB Fortnightly Cinematic Challenge. Keep it under 1 minute and see what you can create. The goal is to unleash your creativity, so have fun. I'll leave you with some high quality renders of the environments. Hopefully these spark some ideas for what you'd like to do in your own cinematics. Until next time, keep making cool things, one project at a time.